BMW has just launched the R12GS. We're going to look at this intro video and then see what we like, we don't like, and what we have heard. So let's jump into it. We know the front brakes, Brembo front brakes. Front disc is going to be 310 millimeters with a 2-piston floating caliper. At the back we're going to have 265s or 260s, also with 2 floating piston calipers. Enduro suspension, fully adjustable, they say. So it's upside down, telescopic, fully adjustable suspension in the front with 210 mm of travel. The back has got the telelever swing arm, and that's going to have 200 millimeters of travel at the back. Yeah, let's go on. Ground clearance, it's 255 millimeters if you take the Enduro package. If you're going to do no Enduro package, it's only going to be 240 millimeters of ground clearance. So yeah, might be opting for that Enduro package just for the extra height. I would say it would need an engine guard. Enduro footrest is also only coming with the Enduro package. The standard ones are going to fit. If you don't take it, it's going to be a little bit narrower. Again, the off-road tires, as far as I have it, is only going to come if you take the Enduro package. Otherwise, it's not going to have such as aggressive off-road tires on it. The 18-inch rear wheel is also only if you take the Enduro package. Otherwise, it's going to come out with a standard 17-inch back wheel. The front is going to be a 21 though, as standard. LED headlight. If you take the Headlight Pro option, you'll get adaptive headlight, which means obviously as you're going into a corner, the headlight will turn into the corner and light it up, and so on, as an optional extra. LEDs all over. Right, the handlebar raisers, again, it's going to give you an extra 20 mm of raise. Again, only available if you take the Enduro package. The previous on these handlebars, as you've seen with most BMWs, you get cruise control and that type of things. But that again, you need to take the comfort package for that to be fitted as well. Enduro Pro is only going to come if you take the Enduro Pro package. If you don't option that, then obviously all the other stuff I already mentioned you don't get, but you're only going to get rain, road, and the normal Enduro option. Enduro Pro only comes with the Enduro package. Rally seat, extra 20 mm of height. Color schemes. So this is apparently, just to make sure, It is a mineral grey metallic matte for the fuel tank, a sand over matte paint for the upper paces, for the front, and then red racing matte paint on the frame. I don't know if you can see that over there, but yeah. Okay, hello. The night black option is going to be the base option. The light white is going to be an optional color, as well as the 790 option. The styling of this bike, they are stating that the inspiration is from the R12GS, which was produced from 1980 to 1987. You can clearly see the similarities between this bike and that one. However, the engine is another thing. So what they don't mention in this video is actually the performance stats. So yes, the design is from the R80GS. However, the stats are close to similar to the HP2 Enduro. So the HP2 Enduro only put out 4 less horsepower than this one is going to. The torque is exactly the same. However, the HP2 Enduro was 29 kgs, no, it was 34 kgs lighter than what this is going to be. This is going to come in at 229 kgs, where the HP Enduro was 194 kgs. So a lot lighter, and the performance that the engine is pushing out is more or less the same, even though this bike is 20 years down the line. They stopped producing the HP2 in 2007. So just a quote from Marcus Leder, head of the Boxer series: with the new BMW R12GS, BMW Motorrad is offering a classic enduro for a puristic off-road fun. The abbreviation, borrowed from the legendary R80GS, stands for basically off-road and street in German, and signals the new member of the BMW R12 family masters both equally. We know that numerous fans have been eagerly waiting for this motorcycle. So since the HP2 Enduro, I know a lot of people that have always wanted a simple version of the 1250 GS with less electronics, less bulky, lighter, and they said that would be their ultimate motorcycle. So if I look at the engine stats and the design of the bike, it looks like this is where they were going, and it's obviously what Marcus is referencing to. However, that 34 kgs being heavier, I do feel that maybe this bike's Achilles heel. Obviously, we'll go and test it off-road and on the road and see if it actually is, if the weight is going to make that bigger difference, or is it actually going to help the bike along. So other stats that they haven't said in this video: the bike is kicking out 80 kilowatt, 109 horsepower, where the HP Enduro was 105, 150 newton meters of torque. Fuel consumption, they are claiming 5.1 per 100. Acceleration 4.12 from 0 to 100. Top speed is over 200. I don't know why BMW keeps on not giving the exact number, or just thereabout. Like I said, the weight is going to be 229, which makes it that 35 kgs heavier than the HP Enduro, and so on. So that's on the performance side of things. What you are going to be able to do is switch off the dynamic traction control and the engine drag in Enduro Pro if you have that riding mode as an extra. Other extras that you can fit. So we've got the comfort package, which comes with fuel start, shift assistant pro, so quick shifter, heated grips, cruise control. Then we have the Enduro package, like as I mentioned, is an 18-inch rear wheel, off-road tires, Enduro footrest system, large engine guard, hand protectors, handlebar raisers, that gives you extra 20mm, and a long side stand. Right, then you've got the option to connect the ride control as an optional extra. You can also optional extra tire pressure sensors. So the previous R90, which this whole R12 range is basically replacing, did not have tire pressure sensors. So you can option that now extra. And you can have it deactivated when you're Enduro Pro and you're taking the pressures down for off-road riding. Other options that you can add is the Headlight Pro, which is the adaptive headlight, chrome plated manifold, engine guard, anti-theft alarm, intelligent emergency call. I don't know in which countries that actually works. Connector ride control, then digital display micro TFT. So the dials you can actually you can swap the round dials out for the micro TFT. It's going to change the look of the bike a bit, but you'll have your modern retro then. And then you can get an M lightweight battery, which weighs 2 kgs less than the standard battery. A pillion package, because on this Oak there is no footrest for a pillion and so on, so you can option that extra, where you get pillion footrest, pillion seat, and pillion strap. The rally seat we did see. Then the cross spoke wheels with gold, so instead of having black you can have the gold finish. And then there's a cold country version battery that helps you the bike to start in colder conditions, that you can option also extra. Again, I don't think in certain demographics that is going to be needed, but yeah, that is it. We are very looking forward to into testing this bike, and it's a good looking bike. So that's our reactions of wondering about the weight of the bike. Is that going to be its Achilles heel? Other than that, it looks good. It's better looking for me than the R1290. And if there's a one in the range that I personally will look at, it most certainly looks like this one. But yeah, they're trying to hit that market of guys that have been wanting a simple version of the GS. So let's see if they can actually deliver on that. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.